on today's episode of What the Fuck is Going On, we've got a fire that has broke out of Kissimmee, Florida at a plant nursery, and they're now saying that this fire is now covering over 22,000 square meters with propane tanks nearby. We got another train derailment out in Detroit, and they're saying that only one car has hazardous materials. More than 20 of Jeffrey Epstein's sex trafficking victims were paid through JP Morgan accounts. Yeah, you know, the one that froze Kanye's money, that one. And then we have the CDC changing their toxicological profile for vinyl chloride right before the Ohio train derailment, which is kind of weird. And I find this real odd that these countries like Canada, the United States, Britain, Germany, Belgium, Italy, Holland, and France all pulled out their ambassadors out of Turkey like 24 hours before the earthquake even happened. And then we got a 6.1 magnitude earthquake that happened out in New Zealand. A 6.1 earthquake in the Philippines. Apparently, over 30 million Americans that have food stamps are now facing a hunger cliff because the food stamp benefits are being cut. Millions of Americans are going to be facing food insecurity when supplements and SNAP benefits expire next month. And while we were all distracted by the craziness that's going on in the world, they also went and added the COVID to the list of the childhood scheduled vaccines. Oh, and one of the survivors from the MSU shooting just so happened to have also lived through the Sandy Hook shooting, which I find just really crazy. Like, what are the chances of that? And then after Jim Jordan releases all them subpoenas, you got the YouTube CEO stepping down. You got Princess Diana's brother showing up in Epstein's little black book. We had a toxic gas spill out in Tucson, Arizona. The Norwegian Intelligence Services has reported that for the first time in 30 years, Russia has started deploying their tactical nuclear weapons to their Northern Fleet warships. You got Sam Smith out here being blasted in the streets of New York for his satanic performance, and I'm living for it. BlackRock owns all 3 railroad companies that derailed in the 3 different states. You got Brazil flooding, a 4.3 earthquake in Snyder, Texas, and American warplanes have intercepted Russian military aircraft near the state of Alaska for the 2nd time this week. So what's going on, y'all?